wallet weekends. We're going to be going over what I'm doing to make coins today, tomorrow, and the next day. We got some sets, we got some investments. We're going to talk inflation, but first, your legends. The first one, your offensive set guy, Randall Mcdaniel. He's a left guard. Not too much to talk about there. Defensively, Michael Strahan, 86 speed is a little bit underwhelming just because we've gotten so many defense ends like Dwight Freeney with 87 speed and Nick Bosa with 88 speed. And your LT that should be in training variety packs is Nolan Cromwell. Now, I don't know too much personally about this player. He played before my time, but he has 6'1", 91 speed, 92 zone coverage, and 90 man coverage. This is the best safety in the game. I don't think it's close. Ability-wise, Nolan Cromwell is going to get that pick artist for 1 AP, which I love. Strahan is also going to get 1 AP under pressure. So some pretty good discount abilities for your legends. Let's now hop in to the market stuff. Those were your legends. The first thing I want to talk about is the make rights. If you pretty much open training packs from 7:30 a.m. West Coast time all the way up to around 2 p.m. West Coast time, Thursday afternoon when DK Metcalf LTD was not in training variety packs, you got all your training back that you did pull, and as well, EA just doubled it. I opened around 16,000 training during the morning, and I got back 32,000. I know a lot of people got double their training back. So we're going to get into what are the effects of basically a bunch of coins just being surged into the market for free. And if you've ever had an econ class, I mean, if you just know like basic math, it's just inflation. So the first thing I want to talk about is DK Metcalf. Now, I recorded this, and the prices you're seeing on the screen right now, we're at about 2:30 p.m. West Coast time. This is going to be uploaded around 4:30. So this is kind of, I'm just going to basically tell you what's going to happen. And hopefully when you watch this, you will see. Now, I did tweet out right away to pick up DK for pretty much in the first 30 minutes that the make rights did come out. So if you did see that tweet, follow me on Twitter. If you don't, I try to put out as much information as I can on there if I'm not able to put it out in video form at the right time. But you're going to see DK just surged onto the market because all the packs being opened with the free training, and then, well, inflation. When everybody gets a ton of coins, you're going to see the high-end meta guys be bought up, and you're going to see the high-end meta cards across all positions go up. I expect DK to probably be 900k plus by the end of the night, or by the end of tomorrow night, just because once people might be holding their training able to tomorrow, so when they get more coins tomorrow when they reroll, they will end up buying DK. There will be no BND make rights in DK, so you don't have to worry about him just, I say, crashing in price. If you want to invest, I got mine for 780k. I think that's a really, really solid price for probably the best receiver in the game if you take out abilities, the fastest receiver in the game, DK Metcalf. And then you've seen a little bit, the just base unfiltered training prices have risen a little bit. Now, training hasn't really moved at all today. There just isn't a demand. There'll be more of a demand tomorrow with the LTD, Legend, and packs, but there's not that much of a change on the general market. But if you go to the unfiltered prices, you'll see the 84s are like 30k instead of 28k. The 85s are 42k instead of 40k, just on the unfiltered prices, because more people, I think, are just buying up the cards right away. But that is the base effects of a bunch of cards being, or a bunch of coins being put onto the market. You would see it last year with like weekly rewards on Tuesday. You'd see the high-end market go up. But yeah, that's your basic inflation econ little class. Let's hop into the other things. Now, I haven't done something like this in a while for a video. Coin methods, sets to make coins, but I found some sets. I was just surfing the auction house last night. For my Discord, found a few sets. Mark Lewinsky, for some reason, the past few days, even though there's some up for 130 on your screen, he's been selling for 150 to 160k consistently. I don't know why. Set-wise, you gotta buy 285s, which go for anywhere from snipe from 35 to 37,000 coins. And then you gotta buy 482s for under, I'd say, 11 to 10,000 coins. You're gonna get a snipe for 6,000 coins. The set's gonna run you anywhere from 110k to 120k. And then, of course, if you sell at 150 to 160, you're making a solid profit. I'll show the Mutt GG screenshots, the recent sales on the screen, just to prove to you that he actually has been selling for some reason for 150k. But that is Mark Lewinsky. The next few guys we're gonna talk about are Herman, Moore, and Rod Woodson. Legend sets. I know Michael Vick also isn't too bad. Now, all 90 overall sets, their base set is the exact same, minus their 88 overall. I'd like to call it the hero version. So for Rod Woodson and Herman Moore, you're going to have to buy 582s. These guys are going to go for around 11,000 coins. You're going to have to buy, or that was, yeah, 484 overalls. These are going to be your 37, 38k buys. Ray Nitschke has been typically the cheapest 84 overall. By the way, these two sets, or these three sets if you count Michael Vick, are going to be probably better to buy on Saturday when the legend market is more active, but you can still try to get your prices tonight and sell before tomorrow. And the 86 overall market right now is around 60 to 58K, but you can pretty easily snipe for 55 to 56. Altogether, the base set, like the 82s through the 86s, it's going to run you around 375K, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. And then you have your 88 pieces. Rod Woodson goes for 215 to 225. Last night, he was 200K, but he's a little bit up right now due to that inflation, right? The high-end market has gone up. And then Herman is around 200,000 coins. Both the guys are going to cost you a little bit under 600K to build. And if we just go look up their card, Rod Woodson right now going for 700K, that's going to make you 30 to 50K depending on how much you do the set for. And then Herman, while there is one up for 660, he's been going for around 700K for the past few days. And again, same sort of things. Maybe if you're on the market tomorrow, try to pick up those little baby set pieces when you're sniping, maybe core elites, filter in the legends, try to get some deals, build Rod and Herman for maybe like the 550 range and sell off for probably 675, 700. Few little sets. Last thing I want to talk about is the 84-85 exchange. Now, I think this is going to come more into play for Team Diamonds, but it's still not a bad way to make coins right now. If you buy 382s, now I would say for this, you probably want to buy them under 10.5 or under 10,000 coins. You got to be a little bit more aggressive and greedy with your prices here, and it's just 382s, and you get an 84-85 exchange. The 84s unfiltered have been selling for 30,000 coins. Let's say you buy them for 10K. You spend 30K on the set, you pull an 84, you're going to sell it for 30,000 coins. You're losing 3,000 coins. But if you pull an 85, you're going to sell it for 42, 43K, and that's going to make you 9,000 coins. So as long as you don't pull 80% 84s, you should be making a profit over the long run. And like I said, when Team Diamonds drop probably next Wednesday, look out for this set, because if there's any 84 85s, that market goes up a ton. The 82 market's probably going to rise with it, as well as the 84 85 exchange set might not be too bad of a little way to make coins. Moving forward into the investing section of this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the team of the week investments we made earlier this week, and a personal mistake I made of mine. Now, we bought these guys on average for 120K a Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon. And I made a little bit. If you remember watching, I think my video on Wednesday, I talked about if I see these guys for 165K, I'm going to sell. And well, they were 165K yesterday morning when, well, DK wasn't in packs, but when the new TVPs, I guess, came out. And I was a little bit greedy. I didn't look too much into the cards as to a reason that they would actually go up above 165K. I'm just like, I'm going to wait out a few days, and maybe their supply gets low, they go up to 175K, and I sell mine off. But I didn't really look into the sets that much. Whenever there's a demand, there has to be a demand for a card, and a specific demand at that. Now, the 88 Team of the Weeks this week, the problem is the set Team of the Week champions just aren't that good. Dwight Freeney's like 700K, Antonio Gates is 550, Devontae Smith is 700K. So doing the set with the prices that the 88s are going for, it's like 700 to 750K to do the set, where the cards go for below that. So no one is buying the 88 Team of the Weeks this week to do any of the Team of the Week sets. So the only demand that these cards actually now have is through training. And while the 88 overalls really aren't the best training, like they're not bad, but who's gonna buy them for 165K when you could buy 85s for 35K? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I should have looked at that Wednesday night, even Thursday. I was stubborn. I wanted 175 when I could have just looked at me like, hey, they aren't going to go up anymore because the set guys aren't good. And the only reason they would go up is basically people would be having to buy them for training, one, and then two, people would be buying them for the set cards, making them super rare. But no one's buying them for the sets. Everyone's just buying them for training. So their entire value is based on the unfiltered price on the 88 to 89 market. So yes, I would say I probably lost, what, 700K if I would. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to sell all of them for 165 on Thursday morning, but they've been selling for 154 to 155 today after the training make rights came into play. They probably are going to be a little bit more expensive tomorrow, but I do have a ton of cards. Remember, I bought 75 of them, and I can't really hold them into Monday. Like Sunday night is the cutoff date. Even really Saturday night is the cutoff date. So I had to start selling mine today for around that 150 to 155K mark. So next time we do the Team of the Week investments, we're gonna have to really, just like be more detailed, or I gotta be personally more detailed and be like, okay, be more realistic with your sell prices. Why would a card go up? That sort of thing. let's hop now into Team Diamond investing. We're going to go overall by overall, actually, and just kind of give you guys my thoughts on them this weekend. I am now back on, I'm all aboard on the 80-81 market for under 6,000 coins. 81s don't really have much more value than 80s other than training, and in Team Diamond sets, 81s and 80s are essentially the same value in the set. So both 81s and 80 overalls for under 6,000 coins I do like. The reason this sort of changed was I didn't like them at 6.5 to 7K earlier, like earlier in the week they were 9K, but like a week and a half ago they went up to 6-7K, and I'm like, I don't really love them. But that was because the 84 market was at still 20 and 25K. Now the 84s are going for 30,000 coins. If you just do the math on a team builder set, right, you buy 3 guys for 6K, you buy the 82 for 10K, 28K for the set, and 84s right now sell unfiltered for 30K. So you can assume team builders going for what? They're probably going for 34 to 35K. So there is a little bit of room now for team builders to go up to 40K and 42K in this super inflated market. And I can see the 80-81s go from 6,000 coins back up to 8.59K. I'm not going all out. I'm not buying 10 million coins, so I wouldn't be able to. There's not enough time, but I am back on board. Under 6,000 coins for 80-81s. The 82-83 market is the market I'm the least interested in. 82s, 83s last year went up the least. They didn't really even move when Team Diamonds came out. If you want to pick them up, though, I'd say even more 82s just because the 84-85 exchange set and team builders. 82s under 10K. 84 overalls, I'd say under 14.5, 14,000 coins. But that is below training, so it's going to be hard to pick those guys up. The 84-85 market, getting into my favorite Team Diamond investments. 84 overalls, I would say under 22.5K, and 85 overalls for 32.5K. Market-wise, when it's the best time to buy these guys, it's going to be probably tonight. Saturday will be a little bit rough until the evening, just because when there's a new LTD and training variety packs, training goes up, so you're not going to get these guys for super cheap. But late Saturday night and then Sunday, and the best day to buy these guys will be Monday. I'll have it on my market Monday, but all Monday evening, all real Monday, when there's no LTD and training variety packs. Training has been the cheapest last Monday. It will most likely be the cheapest this Monday. That will be the best day to buy, so be patient with your Team Diamond snipes, because just know that there is like 3 to 4 days still of a buy window to get these cards. So don't go spending 35K on an 85, 25K on an 84 just because their market is up. Be patient with your buys. And in the 86 market, I'm buying under 53K. These guys have been the best to sell when trading has gone up. They go up to like 69, 70K, and I end up just selling them all back. So you can be a little bit more aggressive on the 86 market. Under 53,000 though is my sort of limit I've set to myself. I gotta have some discipline when I'm buying these cards. If I say 55, I'll run out of coins super fast and I'll buy every card that pops up for that price. 53 is a little bit more, I'd say, smart, detail oriented when it comes to investing. But that is all for this video. Yeah, we actually went through a lot. We got the new legends tomorrow. I'm actually recording this. If you're still here, I am technically pre-recording before. I don't know what the legends are. They drop in 30 minutes when I'm recording this, so we'll see what the legends are. If you made it to this end, made it to the end of this video, hopefully they're pretty good. If training goes up, my team of the week investments will go up a little bit. But that's all for this video. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and until next time, peace.